I just got done watching the first 3 episodes of Dandadan Season 2. I really enjoyed Season 1. Very unique premise, some familiar tropes within anime. Um, Also, just a really refreshing art style, very bright and vibrant, with characters like Momo and Akaron that really drive this story and has a very great sense of humor, and also it does a good job of throwing humor but also dialing it back and giving us episodes like season 1 episode 7, and we see how tragic a lot of these characters' backstories are. And this is where we really focus on the newer character of Gigi. This is Momo's childhood friend, which is also now a second love interest. So you have this kind of love triangle kind of dynamic going on between Okaran, Momo, and now Gigi. And don't be confused, like, this is not a movie. I know they'll market it like such, but this is pretty much where animes now come out and they'll do certain promotion for their new season while just putting out like at least like the last episode of the previous season with 2 new episodes. But I liked how they handle it here with them just kind of giving you a highlight of season 1, getting you right into season 2, and how each episode kind of really does a good job of transitioning into one another. And this first 3 episodes really just focusing on Gigi and the evil eye itself, and the backstory on Gigi, Akaron and Momo going to where he grew up at, where there's these hot springs and whatnot. Obviously, in any type of anime, you have to have a hot spring somewhere pop up at some point. So, and you're introduced to this really weird, creepy cult-like family that is attached to Gigi, and things to having to do with his parents committing, deletion of themselves, and the history of his house and what it's built on is really fucking crazy. It's almost like not like an Indian burial ground, but like it gets really weird as this show is. And there's this really weird worm thing that they have to fight that, sends out psychic waves to make people off themselves. Fucking crazy. It's like we just stepped into the world of Dune with these Dandadan characters. And this is where we really see the eye itself, this spirit, this I guess what do they call it, yokai? It's similar to like what Turbo Granny is, pretty much like a spirit that it's attached itself to Gigi. And how that goes about was really fucking dope, and what that character is capable of doing, and will it be able to coincide with our other characters? That's what's going to be interesting to see moving forward with Gigi's character. Now, it ends with like a weird kind of cliffhanger. I'm not too big of a fan on how this ends, because it kind of leaves you like, all right, that's just how this 3rd episode ends, and we're gonna have to just wait to see how this kind of finishes out. Interesting, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I enjoyed this. I went to go see this with a full crowd. Everybody seemed to really like it. The crowd seemed to be a whole different range of people, like from really young kids to young adults to people my age and like their 30s. some people in their 40s. So it tapped every little demographic you could think of. There are still some things that are going to be controversial as far as certain things about this show, but I think they are starting to kind of tone that stuff down as the series progresses. We'll have to wait and see, but I can understand somebody not rocking with that show just because of that first episode. It is what it is, but I can't wait to see how the rest of the season plays out and where these characters go, because seeing what they could do now with just such little episodes out has me excited. There's a lot of stories still to be told, but that's just my thoughts on what I saw tonight in the theaters. Till next time, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.